took like a big loss on kind of an exploit. Some trader took out a bunch of long positions on Hyperliquid, like 50x leverage or something. Took some shorts out on some other exchanges and then pulled all of his margin, causing the Hyperliquid fund to have to take on that position, and they took a $4 billion loss. But when you zoom out, dude, this is who you're trading in Hyperliquid. It's their market maker. The cool thing about Hyperliquid is you can see everybody's positions. So just the other day, I have a video on it. I showed you how to see everybody's positions on Hyperliquid. We could see positions of their market maker here. You can see a bunch of long positions, a bunch of short positions. The goal of a market maker is to make money going up, down, sideways. Doesn't matter. You can see here how many trades they're making, trade history, just flying through. So I want to observe it. I want to learn from it. I see that they have their main HLP vault or whatever, and then some component strategies. I believe these strategies, one will go long, one will go short, and then this main strategy is trading based on liquidations. And as you know, I've been watching liquidations and storing liquidation data for a year now. So we've seen some really cool back tests out of it. Some other vids on that. But seeing them take such a big loss when someone got liquidated made me realize they're kind of trading liquidations as well. Right? So I feel like these liquidations were kind of a secret that we found out about a year or so ago. I mean, I have the data. I have all the data. I think it's from June, so not quite a year. Could be an interesting path to look down. I'm not like super interested in trading this often, but if I can understand exactly what they're doing here, are these all liquidations? I don't know. There's some sort of strategy involved, of course. And then you can see, while this one, if we look at the all-time HLP, you know, it's up only since December 13th. How are these doing? Because this would be their hedges. One will probably be short, one will probably be long. So around the same time here, this is December 20th, 2023. This is 24. So all of 24, it was super profitable. Up only. Up only. That's wild. Anyways, I want to dissect it, get the data, intertwine it with some agents. I don't know. Sprinkle a little chicken on it. Who knows, dude? I thought this was a pretty cool tool that we built the other day. This is seeing everybody's positions. Not everybody, but the top 500 depositors on Hyperliquid. I got interested in this when I saw this guy start messing around with Hyperliquid. You know, the guy that caused this, the 40 million or the $4 million drop. He's opened another position, as you probably already know. Oh, I was keeping this up here. Nice. That's a good idea, man. Let's see here, dude. This guy opened a position. This is the same guy that did the exploit. He opened a position a couple days ago, maybe. 380 million. I think it's one of the biggest positions ever taken on Hyperliquid. Someone had to fact check me on that, but someone got to fact check me on that one. Anyways, what am I going to build today? I'm going to build this. Start with the screener to pull in all the data of their positions that they currently have. Top 20%. Anything over X position size. Top 20%. Biggest position, smallest position. And then the top 30 quartile. I don't know, dude. Let's just get busy with it. Okay, so how are we going to do this? That's the question, Moon. I'm going to open this. Okay, we got the agents twerculating. They're going to keep going. They're going to keep going. They're going to keep going. I'm going to keep going too. Yes. Backtest agent. Okay. Brewing coffee. Brewing coffee. I'm sipping coffee. Good little smoothie too. Real good. All right, this is people's position, so.
Tan cagao, tengo un rifle nuevo que ni lo he tocado. Los fraternos son los peines que tengo tepeado.
Sorry to blow your socks off, bro. I'll turn that down. Turn it down a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to keep this down here. Get this off the screen a bit. No. I'm going to put it right here. These are everybody's positions. And you can see there's $491 million short right now on BTC. There's $208 million short right now on ETH. And the long positions on Hyperliquid right now are 237 long and 138 long for ETH. Now, this is not perfect, of course, because it's not every position. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them, though. It's a lot. I mean, I don't know how many is. It's a 500 person sample, so it's actually not guaranteed to be a ton, but I would assume it's at least 30%. Nah, I'm making stuff up now, but it's a lot. It's a good, so far, it's a good like gauge. I just don't know if that's true or not. What's the long tail? What's the long tail? If these are the top 500 depositors of USDC ever on, that doesn't necessarily mean it's everybody. That being said, if it's constant throughout the period of looking at it, this is a set of data that, as long as it's not changing. I guess I could go ahead and have this parallel process as well. Maybe I'll do that. Let me do that first. Yeah, that's a good start. That's a good start. Okay, these are the top 500 wallets. Let's say right here, people's positions. People's. Can you update this to have parallel processing so this goes a lot faster? Because right now it takes like 10 minutes or so. Let's set up like 10 threads if possible. Also, walk me through how that works. Please walk me through how it works because I need to keep my skills kind of sharp. I gotta keep them sharp, dude. I gotta try to get some reps in, dude. Vibe code, you can vibe code all day. I can't believe it's called vibe coding now. The pinky changed the game. The voice flow or whatever you call it, changed the game. The pinky, you could literally talk to code now. I love AI. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So grateful. So grateful. I'm just chilling, B. I'm just chilling. Drinking a smoothie. Install TQDM. Okay. We're on HL. Okay, that's right. That's right. For progress bars. Okay. I like progress bars. So this is getting all of the positions on Hyperliquid. At least the big boys. The whales. Let's say the whales positions. And I can make this bigger now. I can make this much bigger. If this goes 10 times faster. If it goes 10 times faster, I can make it bigger. Yes. Okay, let's see what she did. She wrote a lot. She wrote a lot. Step-by-step explanation. Okay. I've updated the script to use Python's current.futures module. Thread pool executor to process multiple wallet addresses in parallel. This should significantly reduce the execution time from 10 minutes to potentially just a few minutes, depending on your system and network conditions. Step-by-step explanation. Configuration max workers equals 10 to control how many parallel threads will run simultaneously. Added the TQDM library for a nice progress bar. Thank you. Refactored API calls, modified some of the API calls. New function for parallel processing, parallel execution with thread pool executor. Performance tracking, how it works in detail. Initialization, script starts by loading wallet addresses from the text file. Okay. Parallel processing, the script creates a thread pool with 10 workers. It submits all addresses to be parallel processed. Each thread fetches data from one address from Hyperliquid API, processes the position data, result collection, okay, data aggregation, benefits to this approach. Okay, let's see if it works. Let's see how you did, 3-7. Okay, here we go. No positions found. Okay. See, there's 565. Cursor or Klein? I use cursor. Any specific reason you fuck with cursor over another AI? Nah, no reason, bro. It's just I got on cursor and it's sick as fuck, dude. I love it. I love cursor. So I've heard windsurf is sick too, though. Is it better or Klein? You say Klein. I haven't used Klein either, dude. But man, this shit is fire, huh? Being able to speak to the IDE and it just codes for you. And like, I just sped up my life right here by 10x with this parallel processing in 2 seconds. I didn't have to fiddle with Stack Overflow, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful. I did not like Stack Overflow. Wow, that's fast, dude. That is fast. Okay, that's way fast now. I swear that's way faster. 0.93 minutes, 56 seconds. Okay. I should get more wallets up in there. Because if I get more wallets in there, then... Okay, also I want to do one thing. Can we update this to see the... Keep everything how it is. I like the top long and top short positions. I like that. Let's just add another output that will be top 5 short and top 5 long, and it will just be for one person. This won't be aggregate. This will be just one person, and then you put their address down there too. And actually, let's do top 10 long, top 10 short, and put their address up there. I want to see it. I want to be able to see their address in another section of the output and make it look fun. Please use colors, term color, terminal, term color, or whatever it's called. You got it, dude. I love this, dude. I love this. I'm so grateful. I love this game. You just hit it with your pinky, bro. Wow, right, Art? Crazy. How do you handle speaking to the AI? Right now, I'm using Windows voice recognition to just go text to speech. It's a great question. I actually use a tool called Flow Pro to handle my voice to text conversation. I heard it's only for Macs, but you should literally get a Mac for this pinky stuff, dude. Because you don't have to type anymore. And let me tell you, I couldn't type before I learned how to code, but I knew if I Had to learn how to code, looking at my iPad, watching Udemy and YouTube all the time, trying to code it out. While they code it, I knew I had to learn how to type. So for the first couple of months, I just learned how to type. I got my speed up to like 60 words per minute or something from like 12. But now it's at 140 or something, 138 because I'm just pinkying it. And you just get to talk and it's like you can go further. You can go further because you're not as tired from typing. I know that's silly, but dude, you typing for 4 hours, your fingers get a little tired. I'm not getting that carpal tunnel, no way. I'm gonna have a janky pinky though. My pinky gonna be permanently out to the side. It's gonna be cocked out to the left side. Janky little pinky. Okay, let's go ahead and see how this does now. Let's go ahead and write. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! I asked for fun and you gave me fun. Thank you. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That is amazing. This is wonderful. This is the type of terminal I like to see. This is the type of terminal I like to see, dude. Is this AI gonna be in the boot camp or where can we find it in Discord? I have an event from last year when I built it. There's an event, so it should be under the events section. Live events. Look for like a AGI trading or something funny like that. And I built this out.
You have to, in a business like this, just keep making things better, keep improving the system, because other parts of it are going to wear out after a while. People will catch on to this or they'll catch on to that. So you just have to, like in any business, you just have to make things better and better and better, because that's what everyone else is trying to do.
Nice. Ooh, this is far. This is fun. All right, so we can see. I want the full IDB. I want the full address. Print it all the way out, dog. I don't even search for prints anymore. Why would I? So that took 55 seconds. Not bad. Not bad, dude. Not bad. Ask Munda. Yeah, you got to get this, dude. MP, I swear. Damn, I want to see what my bill's like. Go ahead, Deep Seeky. Deep Seeky, where's my there it is. Verify I'm human, but I'm not. Okay. I'm running it up actually. I'm running it up. Almost $1 a day. Oh snap, it's going. Hey there. Let me do something, please. Please let me feel worthy, please. Let me run it at least, you know? Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm torn. I'm torn. I really like this tool and I think it's very, 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 very good. Very, very good. It's a very, very good tool to have. No, I don't do that, MP. I just kind of just vibe out and just something breaks, I go fix it. But I don't find it happens too much. It sometimes happens, like it will do some crazy stuff, like change your code, but I don't find it happens too often. Okay, so it says this is the top individual, but I feel like this P&L might be a little off, right? Let's go look at it because we were just watching him. So this is that. This could be him. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's his P&L. So it's different now, but let's go run it again. So we identified him. Cool, dude. So we got a tool that can identify all the Hyperliquid traders. Well, not all of them though. How could we do all of them? I need to get all the addresses that ever have gone on Hyperliquid, but that's gonna be a lot. So I got the top 500 depositors. Okay. There's a better approach to that though. Definitely. If you could see every trade, you could get all the current big traders. Huh. Okay, so 53 seconds. His P&L is changing, but that makes sense. What's this Addy? Yeah, this is him. Cool. So you can see the second biggest trade is here, 146 million short on by this guy. Hmm. And then this guy below him has 25 million short. Entry 96 Dawa. I want to ask that actually. Can you send the full output that we get from Hyperliquid back to a JSON or TXT file inside of our data folder, so we can analyze what other data we get. Things like seeing how much leverage they're using, and probably some other cool things might be up in there. So yeah, just dump that one time. We just need to do it one time though. Just dump it one time, and then we can go look at it. So you can dump it one time, put it in the data, and then you'll have access to it, and you can analyze it one time, and then you can tell me all the things in English. What's in all the commands, like what can we get from that data that we're pulling, and yeah.
So don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Stay hungry, stay foolish.
Why is this shit so small? Why wouldn't your AI thing be super big and the code be small? Why would I have the sidebar open? What do I need it for? Why isn't this just right in front of my face like it should be? It is now. That's all I want to see. I'll update the script to dump the raw API response. Okay. Raw true. Nice. Raw dog it, dude. All right, let's just let it run all the way through. That's fine. It's gonna take 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. What's the main selling point of Flow Pro aside from me talking and getting transcriptions? Is there another element you use? Their customers use? All I do, dude, is talk. I hit it with my pinky, and I talk to it, and it puts it in there. I guess it's transcribing, but I think it's the best money ever spent. I think it's the best use case of anything in the world right now. This pinky, bro. This pinky is game changing. Voice. But I do stand here with a mic, so what? You sit at the computer. You sit at the computer. There's a fucking mic on there. But yeah, if you have another transcriber, that works, and it's super easy to. I feel like for me, this is the killer feature here is the pinky, because I'm sure there's plenty of transcription things out there, but how do they work? That's my question. If they're all this easy, I'm just a boomer and I'm late to this. But this pinky combined with this AI coding is sick. Let's just look at it, dude. Just look at it. So you can see total position, the raw USD, then the margin used. Cross margin here, total margin used. Oh, snap. So we can get their leverage. Holy smokes. That's nuts. Leverage 10. Oh. Wow, dude. Margin used. Oh boy. This is sketch, dude. On Windows, click into where you want to type and hit Windows plus 2 fingers, dude. Nah, see the you lost me at 2 fingers, bro. 2 fingers, nah. Pinky is sick. Oh yeah, nah, whatever works, dude. I just think the pinky's sick. I should get profit though. I should get a little profit share. How hard I glaze them. It's a good product though. So kudos, B. Kudos. Based on the analysis of the raw API data, I can provide you with insights about what additional information is available from the Hyperliquid API, and we could potentially incorporate into our script. Additional data available from Hyperliquid API, account level information, account value, total value of the account, total notional position, sum of all position values, total raw USD value before adjustments, total margin used, amount of margin being used, withdrawable amount, funds available for withdrawal, position specific details, leverage type, whether it's cross margin or isolated. Wow. The actual leverage multiplier being used, maximum leverage, maximum amount of leverage for the asset, return on equity, percentage return on equity used, margin used, amount of margin used for this specific position, funding information, all-time funding, cumulative funding payments over all time, funding since position open, funding since the position was open, funding since last change, funding since the position was last modified, risk metrics, liquidation price. So we can see their lick price. Okay. Lick price. Cross maintenance margin used. Margin used for maintenance, cross maintenance margin used. That's fire. It's funny because they didn't even hit on the 2 things I want to do. Okay, that's fine, dude. For those top 20, let's make it top 20 individual, short and long. I want to see the top 20. Okay, let's make it top 20. And add in, since you can see I placed this over the JSON, you can see we can get their leverage and their liquidation price. I want those two things. Their liquidation price, their leverage, and then the things we have so far. So the total amount, of course, the entry and the P&L. Yo, that's gonna be sick, dude. That's gonna be sick. Damn, dude. Damn. This is fuego. This is so fuego. And it's fast now. It's super fast. Oh, you just let it capture all audio. Yeah, you work in silence, of course. That makes sense. That makes sense. You don't be yapping the whole time. You probably get so much more done, dude. You get so much more done than me. I'll be yapping, coding. But what else do? You just sit there. Yeah, you just sit there and listen to music. I love coding on the couch, but I rarely do it. Because I told you I'd show you everything. Contract's already been signed. It's already been signed. I said I'd show you everything, so. Except, yo, bro, what's up? Let me look at this. What are you tripping?
Don't run with the pack. If everyone is trying to solve the same problem, or a whole group of people, if that's the latest and greatest thing to do, don't do that. Do something original. Don't follow the pack.
These are my paths. So you can figure this out, dog. Yo, what up? Art 777. Success starts with self-discipline. Rico 777, dude. Good to see you. Aim for the moon. If you miss, you may hit a star. Oh, that is so nice. That is so nice. I was just butchering that yesterday, to be honest. Talking with somebody. Totally butchered that. So I'm glad to see it. I've never seen that one actually. I'm gonna run this. All right, so now it should give us even more data. Hopefully we can see their liquidation price and how much leverage they're using. Let's see. Let's see. 84, 85, 87, 88, 89, 91, 91, 93, 95, 98, 99, 100. Oh my God. Extreme. Okay. A risk summary by level. Extreme. 440. Position value number. I don't know what this means though. But I didn't ask for all that. So top 10 highest risk positions. Sell short. Leverage is 20. Okay. Wow. This AI is smart. Smart, smart, smart. Smart, 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 dude. So this is calling out the highest risk ones, but why? Like, what's the risk mean? Let's have her explain it later. Okay, so these are the top 20 shorts. This guy's at 401 million right here. His leverage is 40x leverage. And his liquidation price is 86,000. Okay, the second big dog here is 25x leverage, so max leverage, because they had to change their leverage the other day because the game has changed. The game has changed, dude. I think people are attacking. I think they're attacking. They're trying to catch Hyperliquid slipping. They got him with that $4 million trade the other day. That was nuts. That was nuts. And this is the same guy. See if he gets licked. That's 40x leverage. That's too much levy, B. So now I can see where all the big traders are sitting. 777, dude. It just pops up everywhere. Just gotta keep building. 20x, 30x, 10x. This is alpha right here, dude. It's definitely alpha. Top whale positions. Let's make it the top 25 instead of the top 20. And then actually just put a constant at the top so I can change it as I want to. We'll set it at 25 for now. And then also have a third CSV that's outputted. That will be whale positions. And it will be that printed out stuff. In a nice format with pandas so we can access it later. God damn, dude. When you think about a little fine finesse, I'd be using a $10 Copilot subscription for API access. Then I'm running up Claude 3.5. They patched 3.7 with the method. Damn, dude. I like it. Do what you gotta do to get the job done, dog. $10 a month access to AI? Stop it. That's far. This is gonna be dope. This is gonna be dope. And this is all like, you know, on the way. Once I get all this done, I'm gonna easily be able to figure out what Hyperliquid is doing. Because these are all the tools needed. These are all the tools. I think having more data better. I mean, always, but more data, more ideas. Data dogs. I'm gonna say accept, but you are having a hard time getting the right path, and I already got it, though. I already got it, dude. So this is going to take about 57 seconds. I should look into this, dude. Let's go back here to our people's positions here. And top 500 depositors. Oh, good, too. This has been cumulative as well. Great, great, great. I could 5x it though. I could get the top 2,500 and it's going to take 5 minutes and that's okay. I could probably ramp up the speed too. I like the little cutesy stuff they did for us. Thank you. So this is the big boy, but this guy is not sleeping. He is not sleeping. 150 M's, 25x leverage. He's not sleeping. The tricky thing is this could be a psyop. You know, he could be long a billion. He's long a billion, short 400 million. But it does cause volatility. And market makers are trying to liquidate people. And remember that, because if we go back here, we go back to Hyperliquid. They take on all the trades. Like, you get liquidated, they're buying that position. So they're trading liquidations. And then they have a long fund and a short fund. That's it. I mean, again, I don't know anything. It's all just me putting pieces together. But I feel like that's their strategy. HLP. Buy liquidations. And then have a long strategy and a short strategy. And then there's got to be something else to it, of course. And you see how much they're trading. How many times.
Cause you only get one ticket, might as well enjoy the ride and just do what the fuck you wanna do.
Let's see who the top longs are right now. Damn, we got a 40x long, 55 million, but that's nothing compared to this big dog. So this is the big whale right now. Crazy though, 40x leverage. This guy's entry was 2.9. So his lick price, how close are we? Not that close. So we know HLP is hunting liquidations. That's their strategy, because that was proven. That was proven the other day when they took a $4 million loss. That's part of their strategy is liquidations. Okay, we know that. So knowing that, they're the biggest trader in the market. Not necessarily by any means, but I feel like they're pretty big. They're probably pretty big. Again, I can't speak with confidence of anything is correct because I've seen too much data to think that I know what is correct. You know? It's good though. It's good though. Good. It's good. I like it. I assume Hyperliquid is one of the biggest traders on Hyperliquid. And if they're making money off liquidations, then they're looking at the same data. And they see, okay, well, this guy has a liquidation of 68,000 at 68,000. Can we push it there easier, or can we push it up to 86 easier. This is a big jackpot if they can liquidate them. Or is it? You know, like they just lost 4 mil on that liquidation. That's why I don't understand fully. Is how did they lose 4 mil on the lick? Because they had to take on such a big position. And then the price changed. That's right. They couldn't hedge. They couldn't hedge in time. It was such a big position that they pulled their margin and it changed price so quickly that the long and short fund wasn't able to hedge in time. So usually when they take on big losses like that, that probably doesn't happen as viciously, maybe. Again, just spitballing ideas here. Nothing certified. Nothing is certified. Nothing's certified, dude. I don't know anything. I'm just vibing out. Remind me later. Remind you now. It's not financial advice. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm excited about this. I'm excited. Let's see if it stored it correctly. Top whale positions, yes. All positions. Okay, perfect. Top whale short. Top whale positions. Okay. Did a little extra. Did a little extra credit. A little brown nose in there. She's a brown noser, I'll tell you. That 3.7 is a brown noser. $83,000. I don't want any of these quotes. Thank you very much. It looks good. Except one of these numbers is quoted up. Make sure to drop the quotes and also drop the dollar signs. We don't need any of that. No dollar signs or quotes. This is for machines, machine learning. No, yeah, just do that. Don't get crazy now. I sometimes I start to riff. I had an idea that I start to go. It's the pinky, bro. It's the pinky. I'm telling you. All right, let's delete these actually. He said great findings. Thank you, bro. Thank you. All right. He's watching and listening while coding. You're reading the roadmap. The roadmap, dude. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that that's helpful, dude. I'm glad it's helpful. I'll be looking at it too. I look back at it every time I'm building something. This is my roadmap. It's free. moondev.com. Everybody asked for a roadmap, so I was like, heck, I'll use Notion. Everybody's using Notion. Let me get on that Notion game. Let me make a little cute little roadmap for you. Put my big ugly face right there. You know, and be like free algos, trade roadmap, resources in Discord, because everybody's like, Moondev, do you have a roadmap for this? Shoot, I just start going, dude. So I guess I have accumulated a roadmap. So I wrote it down one day, and here it is. It's a roadmap, bunch of videos showing you, directing you through the 1200. It's actually 1600 now. 1600 hours of free content and trainings. But I'll guide you through some of the good stuff, get you in the Discord, answer all the questions you have, your burning questions you have right now, dude. I'll show you the RBI system. This is a process I follow. Saves lives. The process of automating your trading starts with research of trade strategies, then backtest those strategies to see if they actually work in the past. If they work in the past, they're not guaranteed to work in the future. Get that straight quick. But they're much more likely than one that didn't work in the past, right? So everybody wants to build a bot right away. At the end of the day, you gotta do the RBI or some form of it. Make sure to spend your time here in research and back testing and implement only winners. That will save you a lot of money. Book list is fire. Book list is fire. That's all I gotta say. Let's go ahead and run this back. Are people using Notion? I wonder if I should add it to my MCP. Does it have an API? It does have an API, Trent, and it was pretty easy to work with. I built some stuff when I was building the GEs to track data and sending data back and forth. It was cool. I was sending it to the database. Wasn't too hard. Little cursor action. Little cursor butter. You get it done. Sprinkle a little bit of cursor on it. That'd be good. You'd be good with a little bit of cursor. The free algo trade roadmap really helps. Thank you. Keep pushing. Thank you, bro. Glad it's helpful. Thank you. 777, dude. All right, here we go. Okay, so you can see the 400 mil. Some other big ones down here. Let's also print out a list and make a new CSV that is for closest to liquidation. So maybe the top 20 on long and short, closest to liquidation, and track all those same numbers. Okay, let's go ahead and see who's about to get licked, bro. How about that? Top whale positions. Okay. Let's go ahead here and see address, coin, entry price. Perfect. Looking good. Okay, that's snazzy. That's ready for a machine. That's looking ready for a machine, dude. That's looking ready for a machine. And how do I get more addies in here? It's just manual labor, dude. I don't want to do any manual labor. They have to have an API.
Rest at the end, not in the middle. And that's something I always live by. You know, I'm not going to rest. I'm going to keep on pushing now. There are a lot of answers that I don't have, even questions that I don't have. But I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going, and I'll figure these things out as we go, right? And you just continue to build that way. So I try to live by that all the time.
Rest at the end.
Rest at the end.
How you sign up, maybe. Sign me up, bro. I'm not a human. I'm not a human. I'm not a human. Username not available. So you see a moon dev out there, it's not me. Oh shit, you know what? I think I definitely already have a dude account. Go ahead, save that password, please. Please use the code to confirm your email address. It's not financial advice. gives you a good time to read that, you know? Read the whole thing. Then read it again. Hmm. Set up a little duty. I might as well just grab my keys too, huh? Dune API key. Dash metrics more. Metrics. Damn, I'm a little boomer with this, so the keys are. Nah, dude, I don't know. I don't know. Found it. Found it. Last second find. Thank God. I'm back. All right, so let's see how this runs now. It should get a bunch of more information for us. And now I got Dune, so I got Dune now, so I need to see how to use it. API docs, okay. Let's go ahead and throw this bad boy up in there. Let's throw this bad boy up in there, please. Thank you. Models, features, rules, features, baby. Yes, add new docs. Okay, what is this? Dune. Dune it is. Dude it is. Dude it is. Dude it ain't. Dude. It is. Dude it is. Dude it ain't. Dude. It's Dune. It's Dune. Okay, so now we have Dune. And now we have this. Okay, let's go ahead here. Let's see what's going on. So his P&L is 1.9, about the same. It's pretty close. It's gonna be a few minutes delayed. Not a few minutes, few seconds, I'd say. 30 seconds delayed, so it's not always gonna be perfect. But I think it's an interesting indicator. Interesting indicator. Top 10 highest risky. Did you implement what I said though? Please also make sure to print out the closest to liquidation. You could get rid of the top 10 highest risk positions. I don't even know what that is. Get it out of here. I don't even want it anymore. Liquidation risk. Let's see who's close to the lick. Oh, okay. So it was that. It's the same thing. Interesting. Why though? Because I see 20 down 29% risk level. What is that? No entiendo. No entiendo. No entiendo, papi. It's okay though. It's okay to not entiendo. Because someday I will. Someday I will. Gotta keep going, dude. Gotta keep pushing. Just gotta keep pushing. Every day a little better, a little better, a little better, a little better. Get a little bit better, just a little bit. Get a couple reps in, dude. Get a couple reps in. Even on your worst day, get a couple of reps in. That's it. Get a couple spins on the cursor, windsurf, whatever. All right, here we go. We should see the better printout or whatever. I don't know. This is interesting. This is a very interesting project I'm kicking off here. All right, so let's go ahead and try some Dooney. Some Doonathan. All right, let's not change anything here, but in the same file structure, make a new file that will go ahead and grab this link's data from Dune. I'll put the link to the Dune, and then you have the docs to the Dune. I'll attach you to make a new file in the same directory. Call it Dune data. A creative genius. A creative genius. He is. He's a creative genius. He's really just, wow. Docs. Dune. They call it Dune data.
Deal, baby, deal. Udinov night.
Yes, our slogan must be learn, baby, learn, so that we can
Earn, baby, earn. Did I promise her anything else? Oh yeah, I think. This would be sick if I could just pull this for the Dune data. Largest deposits. I want this HLP USD. Is what I want from this data link. I don't know if it works like this, but run, mint, share. Okay, whatever. I don't know. You try it. You try it, dude, because I'm not gonna overthink it. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. What is Dune being used for here? I took a quick look and it looks like you need it to do some DB table related stuff. Dune has the data that I need. I'm a data dog. Dune has the data that I need and I'm a data dog. It has the data of the depositors on Hyperliquid. And I have the top 500. I just don't want to do it manually. So I'm trying to Pull all the depositors here without doing it manually. I don't want to do it manually. I don't want to do manual labor today. No. So top 25 short position, closest to liquidation. Distance, okay. Distance, damn. So the entry is here. The lick price is here. So this guy is short, about to get smoked. What is this? How do I interpret this though? If some is negative and some are positive, I'm gonna need some help on that one, buddy. I'm gonna need some help on that one. Distance is 1.25%. Regardless, this is a good little data source. See if I can pull this Dune stuff out. Dune data, nice. Dune data. 777, dude. Look at this right here. P&L, unrealized P&L, 777. 777, another one. They just keep shining my way. Thank you so much. 777 to you, fam. It rickrolled you? My cursor is out of control. Now they have a hybrid cursor rules plus tools, multi-agent setup, and integrated open Manus into MCP. I'm so happy they restored the cursor rules being able to grant. Dude, you are far ahead. How's the MCP stuff going, dude? Are you building some cool, like, is it, yeah. Is it super useful for you right now? I understand it now, and I can see the vision. I can see the vision. What's your use case? Yeah, what's your use case? I can see the vision. I just don't know how to apply it yet. But once I do, it seems like a new regime. A standardized protocol to be able to have AIs access anything. Yeah, dude, come on. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Why wouldn't it be standardized? If it's standardized, then it's like, but what are you going to use it for is the question. Like, yeah, what are you going to build on the other end? What are you going to give the... it's there. It's there. I see it. Just need an idea to generate. Idea generate. So I'd be curious to hear what you guys are using. What MCPs are you building or things like that? Perfect. I've created a new file called Dune Data. Thank you, dude. Let's go check out Dune Data. Dune Data, dude. Let's go ahead and let's run this file right here because why not? You can look at my .env example to see how my Dune key is set up. I got the error that my Dune key was not there. So just look at my .env example to see the naming of it. You don't have to tell AI twice the same thing, dude. You don't have to reiterate yourself. What's the point? Why are you reiterating yourself? They can read one time. It only needs to read one time. It's not a human, dude. It's not a human, bro. Humans don't even need that. I know I'd be doing that, but it's really me that needs it. It's really me that needs it, dude. You basically are giving Popeye his spinach. Cursor goes from wussy to Genghis Khan. I love spinach, dude. I could eat some spinach right now, to be honest. Some cooked spinach. I actually just had spinach. Nah, think about it. I'm motherfucking Genghis Khan, bro. $100 off. All right, let's see if this fixes it. Damn. Giving it some spinach. I like that though. So, what MCP should I build? I mean, you see what I do every day. Spinach, yes. 777. Hey, Jay. How you doing? Okay, we got the Dune key in here now. Let's run it. Fetching. If it's okay. Let's see what it's got then. Can I actually get this data? I got this error. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. Good to see you. I'm MoonDev's AI assistant, here to help you with any questions about coding, algorithmic trading, or Moon. Failed. Query execution. I got this little error, shorty. Learn to write your own and put everything you want into it. It's so new that other people's stuff is okay, but focus on what they care about. I will give you a list in a second on the tools. Yo, yeah, that's a really good point, dude. That's a really good point. It's just like so new, you got to build for it, and like other people's shit could be cool to them, but if it's not useful to you, then it's not cool to you. Well, maybe it'll be cool to you, but it's such a new thing. It's a shift, another shift, dude. There's been so many shifts. There's so many paradigm shifts happening right now, dude. So much opportunity, and we could just literally code with our pinkies. We just need a pinky. You just need a pinky to code. You could probably code with your toe. You could probably code with your toe. I might start coding with my toe.
No, it's what's called machine learning. So you find things that are predictive.
I'm gonna start
You
coding with my
might
toe.
guess, oh, such and such should be predictive, might be predictive, and you test it out in the computer, and maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You test it out on long-term historical data and price data and other things, and then you add to the system this if it works, and if it doesn't, you throw it out. So there aren't elaborate equations, at least not for.
I'm gonna try to code with my toe real quick. Oh snap! You know what? Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I got this. I'm gonna code with my toe for a bit. Oh man, this is gonna be nice down here, boy. You can still hear me? Try a little code toe. Toe coded. All right, so where are we? Oh, we gotta go here. That makes it hard to code with your toe. Still gotta run things. Let's just have her run it. Yeah, that's better. Oh, nice. Great. The script is now working with mock data approach. Let's run the position tracker to see if it can use the updated will addresses. Mock data? Why are you using mock data? Updated whale addresses.txt. All right, this is the first toe. We don't need to intertwine any of this stuff. This is a separate folder. Can you tell me more about this mock data? Print out the data that we did get. What I'm looking for is all of the USDC addresses in a descending order. So that was with my toe entirely. Yeah, I think I'm gonna code my toe from here on out. I'm coding my toe from here on out, fam. This is so chill. I'm literally laying on the ground. You probably can't hear me as well, but I'm sorry. I'm coding my toe, dog. Sorry, bro. Oh, this is too fucking chill. Toe coders unite. Get this up out of here. I'm cutting my toe forever. There's no way I'm ever coming back. I'm gonna get some. Yeah, I'm gonna get one of the little couch things. Yeah, I'm gonna get a couch. Just gonna move to the couch and code with my toe. Let's say accept here and accept again. Total whales. Perfect. Now let's enhance the mock data generation to make it more. What is this mock stuff? What do you mean mock stuff? Like, is this fake data? I'm trying to get the data from the thing. I want all those addresses too. There's probably like 5,000, 10,000. Let's pull all those addies that we can get. No fakey, no mockies. Reject. Yeah, I understand now you want real data from Dune. Of course. Let me clarify what's happening. The script is currently created using mock fake data because we were having issues connected to Dune API. We saw the error we saw earlier was that the query execution failed. This could be due to the query ID being incorrect, API key, using mock data. Turn off that mock data, dude. Maybe you have to pay for it or something. Hmm. Whoa, what happened? Still coding with my toe. Please continue. It looks like you broke. Yo, 777, dude. Not really sure. Parts of it have been around since 2018. I think the hardest stuff lately has handling the API goes offline. Mine has web search, Perplexity, Jira, Confluence, Bitbucket, GitHub, RAG database, YouTube video analyzer, not just transcript, Tello, computer use, browser use, LLM query. Damn. You're in the weeds, bro. That's far. Building. Build, baby, build. Multi-agent system to plan steps and then execute. They have a Python SDK for the MCP. Tutorial, he builds a stupid tool, but everything he explained is important for building MCP. I'm gonna check that out. Thank you, dude. Wow. Um, shit, dude. I don't know what this is. Run command. Forbidden URL. Check the output and then look at the docs to see if there's like an. I know I have an API key, but maybe there's a payment I need to make or something like that. Docs. Dune. Copy.
Why they acting like they working? Why they acting like they working? They don't even put the work in.
I don't want to use any of the addresses that we have thus far. I want this to be 100% fresh run, new blood. we're looking at their USDC depositors, and I thought from the Dune API I'd be able to download their data, right? Like, I mean, I don't know. Just update the Dune subscription. Okay. Well, use 11 out of 2000. According to my Dune dashboard, though, it looks like I'm Gucci. I got plenty of room before I have to upgrade. Private query. Oh, you gotta ask them for it? That's crazy. I thought it was I thought this was a free world, dude. This is a free world. Yeah, I don't know about this, dude. Maybe when you upgrade Dune, you get better access. Let's look at that. Analyst, 4,000 gigabit, 1,000 data points per query management endpoints. Unlimited free teammates, unlimited free executions. Hmm. Okay, maybe this is a manual thing, but at the end of the day, we got what we need. Display whale deposits.py. All right, these two are dead to me. Maybe not dead, but this one's definitely dead. Just rename it dead. Delete. Delete, 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 delete. Delete everything. but just for this address below. Well, these 4 addresses below, but have them separate sections. So I want to see each section and all their positions. Yeah, so there'll be different sections per address. Essentially, these are the 4 market maker addresses that Hyperliquid has. So I want to have similar type data points on them as I did with this other people's positions, but I want you to make a new file called HL positions. He said, "No, I'm a human, dude." He said, "Okay, R is Artel a chatbot?" Thanks for sharing. API stability is definitely a critical factor. Dealing with disconnects and reconnects, what strategies did you find most efficient in managing those issues? Trent says, "LO." He's not convinced, Art. You never know, though. You never know. You never know. This is gonna be fire. Let me get all the IDs in there. Go. Seven, 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 dude. What's love? What's love? All right, let's go ahead and copy this one in here first. Hey, 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 hey. Damn, what happened?
You know,
Sheesh.
it's something that truly exists in all of us. It's very simple. This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it. Yeah. Period.
Period. Period. Period. Say, call this one HLP. And then hedge one. I do. All right. 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 Let's get it. Hey, it's Sunday, dude. I'm not even supposed to be here right now. I'm not supposed to be here on Sundays. What am I doing? I need to turn around and look at that whiteboard. It's blank and I'm loving it. I can see the reflection. Yes, there's light in my room today. I have light in this room today. I opened the window. I opened the shade. 777. HL positions. The script tracks positions for Hyperliquid's market maker addresses. It fetches position data for each address and displays it. Okay, let's see if that's true. It better be fun looking. It better be fun. If it's not fun looking, I'm leaving. I don't think you need to make a new directory for this, but yeah, don't do that. But then run it and see the error that I'm running into. You can look at the people's positions. Just look at people's positions file to see how to do this and set it up so I don't get the error here. Try to get the data from doing all the users. Try to get all the users of Hyperliquid. Everybody who's deposited. Right now I got this top 500, but I would like to have like top 2,000, you know. Or even more maybe, I don't know. I don't think you need to make dirt though. Don't make dirt. Don't make dirt. I don't need you to do this. Okay, here we go, dude. So summary of market maker. Top coins by position value. So these are all their positions. Short positions. Long positions. So this is for hedge 3. Under each different wallet they have the total long and total short exposure, and then also then total up all the total of those to have at the very bottom of the output.
Don't run with the pack. If everyone is trying to solve the same problem, or a whole group of people, if that's the latest and greatest thing to do, don't do that. Do something original. Don't follow the pack.
All right, so let's see if it did it, dude. Let's see if it did it. Okay, this is gonna be slick though. 3.28 seconds, nice. Short positions here. Combined market, total position value unrealized is 30,000. They have 342 positions. Total long exposure is 18.8 million. This is great. Let's go ahead and have a percentage with that long and short exposure as well for all of them. Yeah, I'll be slick. Top coins by position value. So they are. So this is their short positions for hedge number 3. No positions found for hedge 2, huh? Is that true, dude? Hedge 2 right here. Oh, I think I gotta click it. There's no positions. And this one is hedge 3. We got positions. Okay, let's say accepto. Okay, let's run it back. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, summary by market maker hedge 1 and hedge 3. Wait, how are you gonna say that HLP doesn't have a position though? No, nothing wrong with HLP. That's not correct. I know that's not correct. So that's what that warning was. That warning was this. Please update the HLP address to be this one. I had it wrong. That's why they gave me a warning, dude. That's why they gave me a warning. Hold on, bruh. Hold on. No position for HLPS cap. That's cap. This is HOP. Right? I mean, come on, dude. Leader. Austria. This is it. It says there's no position. That's not true. That is certifiedly not true. This is actually the address for HOP. Please update it. And I haven't been able to see the addresses or the any transactions or positions, but I can confirm on their vault page. You can see their positions. Can you see what data we're getting back? Maybe they're like restricting it or something. I don't know. That would be super sketch. I got multicolor on the same line. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. That's like, I gotta give a little shout out to you for getting me on the color game. And I dove deep into those docs, dude. I was studying probably 9 to 19 hours of studying, figuring out how to get multicolor on one line. Hard work pays off. You just learn every single piece of the code and you just discover these things, dude. It was definitely not AI's job. I hand coded that. He's an excellent hand coder. That was wild to hear that 95% of YC, their company's code, is not AI generated. AI generated. Wow. Okay, so yeah, it's something weird's going on here.